welcome to Arduino code time. I plugged in my Arduino. You can see I've got the USB port plugged in. And so let's talk about how you get the Arduino IDE to talk to your Arduino. So I've got it open over here. And first things first, you want to tell your Arduino software what Arduino you're using and what USB port you've plugged into. You do that in the Tools menu. So first, set your board. Make sure that Arduino Uno is selected. Next, set your port. So I'm on a PC, so my USB ports are like COM1, COM2, COM3. Typically, only the one with the Arduino attached to it shows up in this list, but if more than one show up, typically it's the one that has Arduino Uno next to it. If you're on a Mac, they look a little different, but it's kind of the same thing. It's like cu.usb/ some numbers. And one of them will have Arduino Uno next to it. So click that one. And that way when you're uploading code, it's talking to that specific USB port and then, it puts code out there. So what we want to do is just to make sure that things are working properly. So first things first, look at your Arduino, make sure that the power lights are on. So there's two lights that turn on when it is receiving power. Notice the on light. And then we have that one over there, which honestly, I don't know what that light is, but it turns on. So those are important. Make sure your lights are on. Make sure the lights are on. And then let's just look at some example code. So under File, Examples, Basics, Blink. This is kind of the Hello World code for an Arduino. Just, can you get a light to blink? So open that up. Let me pull it over. There's a bunch of stuff up at the top. Basically, somebody else wrote this code. Here's some information. And here is the example code. So what we're saying first is in the setup. So Arduino code has a setup function where it initializes stuff, and then it has a loop that just runs forever. So pretty straightforward. First, we're initializing the built-in LED pin as an output. If you remember, I talked about how digital pins are either inputs or outputs. You have to tell them what they are, but you have to wake up. Here's your job for the day. The built-in LED is connected to pin 13. It's one of these ones next to that little orange one that's already lit up. So there's another little LED there. And so we're telling, hey, the pin that the built-in LED is connected to, you're an output today. And then what it's doing is, in the loop, it's a digital pin, so we're digital writing. To the built-in LED, we're saying, hi, go hi, turn on. And then delay for 1,000 milliseconds, 1 second. And then write to that pin again and say, hey, built-in LED pin, turn off. And then wait another second. So what we should see is that the little light next to the 13th digital pin should turn on and off. Buttons to note up here. Verify, checks to make sure that your code is good. This is example code, so I know it's good. I don't have to verify it. Upload. Uploads. This makes a new thing of code. Open, save, but these two are the big ones. Okay, so upload. Notice how it compiles. And then it should say done uploading. And then, look at that. It's beautiful. You gotta blink. And then one thing to do is also just to try changing this. So let's see if we can make it blink faster. So every half a second. So change the delay to 500. And then you can upload it again. And then blinky blink. Blink it a little faster. So yeah. So that is, you should be able to do this by the first day of class. So if you're having trouble, let me know. Okay. All right, everybody. I hope that you now feel empowered with your new knowledge of what an Arduino is, how it works, more or less, and how to put code onto it. Next video is about how breadboards work. So stay tuned.